Hi everyone, today I wanted to give you a review of our Jackery 1000. We've had the Jackery 1000 for about 7 months now. We used it on a trip that we took out west that covered 15,000 miles. We visited 25 national parks. So we used the Jackery on a daily basis for over 4 months. So I just want to kind of give you an overview of how we used it and the benefits of having it with you on the road. Like I said, we have the Jackery 1000. It's got 1,000 watts of power, 2,000 surge. It has the 2 USB-C ports, 2 regular standard USB ports, 12-volt port, 3 AC outlets. It has the plug where you plug the Jackery in if you're charging it via solar or with your car. It would use the same port. It has the port for solar, but we're using the Jackery solar panel, the 100-watt solar panel. So it plugs directly into the standard port here. The display will show you the battery life available to you as a percentage. It will also show the input if you're charging it or the output if you're using it. It lets you know easily where your battery is. It's 22 pounds, so it's easy to lift, easy to move around. It does have a flashlight on it. The 4 months that we actively use it on a daily basis, I never used the flashlight. But if you're using it in a power outage situation, any flashlight's going to be great. It's going to be helpful to you. One of the things that I've read online and seen videos about with the Jackery is the cost. We paid $1,000 for the Jackery. But then again, if you want consistent power whenever you're on the road and you want to go out camping, hiking, and want to get away from things, it's a small price to pay to have reliable power whenever you need it. We use the Jackery on a daily basis to charge our phones, to charge our computer, and every night I use a cpap to sleep. And consistently, my cpap used 8 to 10% of the capacity of the battery every night. It was reliable. I didn't have to worry about the electricity shutting off in the middle of the night. I knew the Jackery was going to run all night. There weren't going to be any issues with it, and I slept soundly every single night. And so typically every day we used between about 15 to 20% of our battery daily to, like I said, on recharging everything and using my cpap. We typically charge our Jackery on average about every 3 to 4 days. You don't want the battery to go below 20%, but you also don't want to charge it whenever you're at 80%. We would typically let it get down to between 30 and 40%. Whenever it was between 30 and 40%, if we were driving somewhere, we would charge it in our vehicle. If we weren't going to be traveling anywhere and it was a sunny day, then we would use our solar panel. One thing to consider if you're looking at the Jackery 1000 is the cost. Even at $1,000 for the Jackery 1000, it's still a very good value for your money. If you're going hiking, if you're going on any extended trips, if you're needing it for projects around the house. Now consider this. We paid $1,000 for our Jackery. We use it on a daily basis for 150 days. That breaks down to $6.66 per day usage. Paying a little bit over $6 a day is not a bad price to pay if you have views of the mountains, the lakes, being able to be out somewhere away from society and giving you enough power to be able to function on a daily basis. That's only for I'm only considering the 150 days that we actively used it. As we continue to use it, that number is going to continue to go down. Another thing I've heard people talk about is that the lithium ion type battery that is used in the Jackery tends to degrade over time. If that's your argument, that's fine, but consider this. If the Jackery is going to start degrading or only be able to go to 80% charge capacity after 2,000 cycles, and let's just say you charged it every single day, it's still going to be almost 5.5 years before you get to that 2,000 cycle point. And the way we used it, it was about every 3 days before we had to charge it again. It would be about 15 years before I would expect that to start happening. And in 15 years, there was definitely going to be some improvements in battery life and in battery options for while you're camping. And just a quick note too about the solar panel that we use, the Solar Saga from Jackery. It's 100-watt capacity. We use it sometimes to charge our Jackery. Typically what we would do with our solar panel was we would plug in our phone to charge them. We have changed the format on our channel recently. In the past, it has been primarily cargo trailer related and travel related. It's still going to be that, but we have added cooking with cupcake for cooking on our Blackstone griddle. We've had the Blackstone griddle for about a month now, and we've started using it several times a week to do our cooking. Please consider clicking the like button. If you'd like to subscribe to this channel and follow us on our adventures, please do so. If you have any questions for us, let us know and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. Until the next time, see you soon.